Hello and welcome to Wake Up America. Today's topic, a U.S.-China alliance. Since his election victory in November and assuming office in January, President Barack Obama has made U.S.-China relations an integral part of his foreign policy platform. The Clinton administration attempted to make inroads on human rights issues, but the Bush administration largely ignored this during its term in office, likely because it did not want the Chinese to admonish its prosecution of wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. The Bush White House had a relationship with the Chinese based solely on one principle: debt financing. During the past 8 years, the People's Republic has become the largest single contributor to American largesse. Not only is China the largest financer of the federal budget, Chinese manufacturers are the largest suppliers of consumer goods, and Chinese wealth funds are major investors in American companies across the economic spectrum. In the last week of July, the White House hosted the U.S.-China Strategic and Economic Dialogue. This was the first time that the nations had met to simultaneously discuss economic, foreign, and domestic policy measures. In the end, we were left with much political grandstanding and little tangible result. Writing for the Wall Street Journal, Ian Bremmer and Nouriel Roubini argue that we should not expect much more in terms of a real alliance in the future. There are many obstacles to forging a mutual alliance, primary among them being animosity for one another on both sides. China is unhappy with the fiscal irresponsibility of its biggest investment project. The United States is unhappy with Chinese domestic abuses and its often illegal infringement of copyright and patent protections. There is also considerable contention between the two regarding China's desire to capture manufacturing from the U.S. and the U.S. call for fairness in international commerce. The United States would also like China to show more force on the international scene, provided, of course, that this is in line with America's own policies. China, meanwhile, is content to reap the benefits of allowing the U.S. to police the world alone. They get all the stability with none of the personal costs. President Obama called for increased cooperation between the two nations, but that does not mean they will begin to share mutual interests on par with Canada or the United Kingdom. For now, relations with China are amicable at best, but far from an alliance of any kind. On behalf of concerned citizens, I'm Craig Harrington. For more on this and other related news, tune in and log on every day at economyincrisis.org.
Wake up, America! Open up your eyes! Wake up, America! Wake up!